Yo, what's going on, everybody? Sorry about the technical difficulty earlier. Let's go here. And move chat here. And bear with me on this new chat, guys. I'm trying to do stream elements, overlays, but they're a little weird. I'll play around with it later as well. But hey, thanks everyone for hanging out on this Friday afternoon. Ref, how you doing? Raj, welcome. Mike, what's going on? Icarus, Cybertech, how you guys doing? Still a little under the weather, guys. What's going on, Martin? Volume is low. Volume is low. All right, let me put the music down. And well, my mic is all the way up. All right, Troy, you turn the music down. Sorry, guys. All right. Hopefully everything's better now. What's up, Jimmy? I am early. I was trying to do a couple things and kind of got a little messed up with timing and other stuff. So yeah, I appreciate your patience, guys. So, but we're gonna wrap up this today. I feel pretty good about this. I had a lot of help. So first things first, I want to thank Rye Guy for the major help with the purge bucket and the depressor arm for the cutter. That was a nightmare. You're probably not watching this right now. You're probably not even awake, dude. But thank you for helping with that. Jimmy, thank you for helping with all the configs and stuff like that. That was a big help. And everybody else. And Thunder Keys for pointing out that macro for me. Yeah, questionable. You know, I'm not working this week, and I'm done with finals. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a Friday afternoon stream. If people can join, they can join. If they can't, they'll watch it later. Troy, family's feeling better. Kids are good enough to be back at school. Bides. I screwed that up. In OBS, I accidentally clicked. I thought it said start stream. And I clicked it, but it said stop. So that was my bad. I had to make a new one. But I want to bring up the Clipper console so that you guys can see what I have been playing around with behind the scenes. And I apologize for doing some stuff behind the scenes, but I'm sure you guys know how it goes. And of course my keyboard needs new batteries, so This is going to be even more fun. Just going to put it right. No, right here's good. You don't need to see the purge bucket. What's up, Brad? How you doing? No, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. I definitely fumbled that one. But yeah, so we were running into some timer too close issues last time with Clipper in the AFC. Well, Jimmy, I don't know. Is it considered AFC light with the lettuce feeder? We were getting some. Yes, middle of the day Thunder Keys. I know. It's Friday before Christmas, so I want to get this in because Tuesday we're starting a new project. So I want to get this one done. We're starting a new project on Tuesday. So I had to squeeze this in this week, and I don't think I can do it tonight. So sorry, guys, but thanks for being here. And I just thanked you, Thunder Keys, by the way, publicly for helping by sharing the cutting macro to make the crossbow cutter work. So basically, let me zoom in a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I can just move this camera. Do this, and then I'll just put this over me. I'll just put this over me. What's up, Joseph? What's up, Eric? Thank you, Joseph, for being happy for a Friday during the day stream. All right, so let me do this because for some reason the LED is not on a toilet. I think I have maybe bumped a wire. That's not good. Whoa. Eric, thank you so much, dude. So that's not going to work on that screen. So thank you so much, Eric. That was very generous of you, man. Dude, what? You need to get a better monitor over here on the side. All right, so I think that's fine. Oh man. All right, so what I need to do to get this to move is excuse me. Timor, you're a little behind, man. All right, so let's get. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna just do this real quick. When I get the LEDs up. And also hindsight. Oh, so also guys, I have a hard stop at 3 today. I got to pick my son up off the bus. So I know it's a midday and we only get a 3-hour stream. So sorry guys, but I think we're gonna be printing before we get to that point. So, all right, so let's get the temperature going, and let me run through a couple lane changes for you guys so that you can see what we need to do. And I think we need to make, whoa, Mike, thank you, man. Thank you. You're making a movement online to rename the Jabberwocky to Jabbercloggy. Oh, man. Mike, thank you, dude. All right, so let's home this. So the Vitalii mount is on. I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna do this. You guys don't need to see all of it. It's just there. Jabberclobby chamber. Oh man. LTX, what's going on, dude? What's up, Martin? All right. So what was I gonna say? Oh, so I got the Vitalii mount on here now. That showed up. Brand new belts are on it. For some reason, I can't run through Input Shaper. I did open up a help ticket, or not a help ticket, but I did ask for help on the Voron channel with that. But just run. Oh, that easy enough. So I might have to change a couple of my cutting points around. Because I put the new mount on and I had to make a new end stop. So some points might be changed. But to verify that, I'm just going to run the brush macro. And I think if the brush macro is lined up, then I should be good to just kind of YOLO this. So where's brush? I can't see shit. Someone did mention just to purge right into the bucket versus doing the poop and kick thing, which is a possibility. We're gonna play it by ear on that one. What's up, sissy kid? What do we got? We got Eric. So funniest thing, I bought the Q2 yesterday and also one. Nice, dude. That's awesome. LTX, no. UPS usually shows up around 7 o'clock. Hopefully it's the same guy, because the UPS and the FedEx guy, I typically have the same guy delivering the mail for both of them, and both of those drivers are really good. So hopefully it's the same guy, but I'm very excited because I really want to get this thing closed up. What's up? What's up, Alex? What's up, Gitterl? Eric, that's awesome news, dude. You bought a BTT Terminator. Is that the tool head? Brad, is that their tool head? I think I saw Modbot might have did a video on that like a couple years ago. But so let's do this. Let's load lane 1, okay? So lane 1's gonna be the yellow. So watch the yellow, and hopefully you guys can hear it. It's not gonna be screaming. Yesterday I spent a good bit of time getting the filament path straight, as smooth as possible, so that there was no choke points. That's because of ramming. So here we're doing the poop macro. I have a camera here. I moved out of the way for you guys so you can see. And so this is what I was kind of, I don't think you guys can see it. But yeah, let's see. I don't know if you can see like right in there, but like basically what happens is that it doesn't actually poop on the bed. It goes in like midair. So I think I need to adjust something. So let's see. But if I do it like this, you're not gonna be able to see the cut. So, so let's do this, and then I'll move this up here. That could work. So this is the A4T tool head with the crossbow cutter. Dan, welcome, dude. All right, so let's see what I missed. John, how you doing? LTX, yes, I'm definitely ready to dress up the Nebula. What's going on, Penguin? Joseph, you doing okay there? Don't need to move to the desert and help the sheriff friend take out a gang of ruthless thieves. I'm not sure I quite understand that one, Joseph. What's up, Thomas? Dan, if you want to grab me lunch too, that'd be awesome. Okay. All right. So let's see if the cutter's still lined up. You know, I think we're sitting pretty good. So let's double check. We're gonna swap to lane 2. Nope. All right. So we need to readjust the cutter. All right. So when swapping the tool head, the cutter got wronged. But also now you can't see what the filament is doing. You can see the yellow kind of going all over the place, which I have a feeling is going to be a reoccurring theme with this setup. So let's see. It will be cold by the time I get it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is the A4T tool head with the crossbow cutter. All right, so we need to go back. I'm going to manually go over. Thank you so much, Brad. Okay, so we need to get this to line back up with this. So we're at 47 and -5. Let's go back. Yeah, 47 -5. So let's go in to our folder. And we have to change this to 47. -5. All right. So it looks like we might have to shift everything over by 3 millimeters or so. Morning, Jeff. 4 a.m., huh? Breath. What's up, Django? Yeah, Wrath, hopefully you can figure the shake tune stuff going on. I'd like to be able to tune this one. I think that this might actually work out pretty well. All right, so yeah, not me either. All right, so let's do a filament change. Let's go to lane 3 after if Beacon can calibrate. There we go. Brad, thank you. It's all good, Joe. I think I have seen a movie by that title when I was younger, but I don't remember it. So the name sounds familiar though. So all right, so let's swap to lane 3. And Brad, yeah, the ramming hippo is a good one. So that's the macro I was talking about. So basically, what it does is it and this cutter works really well. It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass because the way it's designed is a pull instead of a push. So the cutter has to be clever, but and also this is way over designed, but this is kind of like the best design that I came up, like I thought of, and Rye Guy drastically improved on. So basically it mounts here to the frame and the extrusion underneath as well. So I think I need to calibrate the bowed-in length as well so that it doesn't ram as hard. Yeah, and the poop is just kind of hanging out on it so that it's not getting close enough to the bed for the poop to actually form. So I got to figure out which value that is. So if there's anyone here that knows which value to change, let me know. But that's 3 successful lane changes. I wish there was a better way to just kind of like. What's up, Dean? Now you have hand grease all over the bed. Yeah, no, I gotta clean it. Don't worry, ref. I got you. Yeah, I heard about a couple revisions, Brad, with the Jabberwocky that were being made. So, yeah, sorry about that. Let's actually try purging right into the bin. Come on. There we go. Let's try purging right into the bin instead of trying to make a poop. What's up, Captain? How you doing? All right, so let's find a spot right over the bucket. I think my brush might be off too. Yeah, the brush is off too. All right, so we need to go forward. I'm threading the needle here. All right, so -15 for the brush now. I don't understand how Y changed. I guess maybe the tool head placement is a little bit different. And that's about all the room that I have. So for that, let's go. Let's do -15 as well. And that should purge right over the bucket. And then go into here and we will turn off kick. Okay, and try it again. Oh, this one right here? That's my NG with the box turtle, Dean. Yeah, my super creative naming schemes. Dean, I gotta ask, is you're UMass Dean, right? Just gotta make sure I know it's the same Dean. I don't know a lot of deans, so. All right, let's swap back over to lane 1. All right, just making sure, Dean. How's your printer working? How's your printer working for you? FL Sun printer fix when? After I can source a heat bed for it. Reth, I'd be surprised if there's even like 15 people here. Come on, guy. Holy shit, we got 36 people here? What's going on, everybody? Thanks for coming out to hang out with me on this Friday afternoon. Much appreciated. That's hilarious, Dean. Well, welcome to 3D printing and being a full-time student. I'm assuming you're done with finals? This one's for the Q5, John. This is the FL Sun Q5. Do this. Yeah, there you go. That way you guys can see you can see it now. Nice, John. I gotta wrap a couple as well. You guys, look, you see this mess? I gotta figure something out with this. Because these guys just wanna tangle up on each other. They're typically pretty good about Alright, so that actually might work. That might actually work out pretty well. This is gonna drive me crazy though. That's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, so I think we got all that stuff set up. So I'm gonna go into the Armor Turtle page and figure out what change I need to make to my start macro in the slicer. I might actually steal some of that from the Green NG as well. And then I'm gonna do 4 cubes on here and see if we can get a multicolor print and see what happens with that giant mess of filament back there. Dean, I am done with finals. I finished on Tuesday. If it was a box turtle, it would have sold management. Robert, you're absolutely right. And I'm looking forward to UPS dropping another one off whenever you get around to it. So thanks, dude. But yeah, Dean, I finished my last final on Tuesday. I have all of my grades are in except for one class. And so far, guys, get this. 4 out of 5 classes are in. 2 A pluses, 2 A minuses. Waiting on the last one. This semester kicked my ass, but I put in the work. I know, Jimmy. Which one? This one? AT4 is not bad. AT4 is not bad. A4T. A4T is not bad. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, dude, this semester has been just freaking killing me. All right, so these ones are actually similar, and this big green one is actually the one that you're seeing on the main screen as well. That's the one that we're working on. This is a Mercury one. Panda, I think I saw a question about Dan answered you. No, actually the Mercury one's very easy to put together. This was actually the first printer I ever built. Started off as the Ender 5 Plus. I did the conversion on it a couple years ago now, maybe almost 3 years ago now. It's actually where I met Jixerfool on the Zero G Discord, where I met a bunch of people, actually. Excuse me. And yeah, it's a great project to learn on. John, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Joe, yeah, school is not easy, especially as an adult. Yeah, Dan. The NG is a more challenging build than the Mercury for sure. So if you could build an NG, you could build a Mercury. But I do believe that a Mercury one is a very good beginner's build. If you have an Ender 5 Plus, if you have an Ender 5 Plus, then excuse me. If you have an Ender 5 Plus, then the Mercury 5 is a great starting point. All right, so I'm just in my slicer right now, and I'm just adding this tool part to the end of my print start. And then I'm going to add this to the change filament. Guys, I'll check chat in a second. I just do this. Single extruder, multi-material, purge and prime tower. Single extruder, multi-material. All right, so I'm just looking in FL7 So I think the FL7 I have is the Q. Mike, if you're still here, what's that? FL Sun you sent me. I think it's a 185 millimeter bed, to be honest with you. All right, so let's put, we're just gonna do this all the same. This is yellow. Lane 2 is purple, so that one can stay. Lane 3 is blue, and lane 4 is white. All right, and then, so now we're gonna go back over here and we're gonna make changes to the sprint start. Q5, okay. So actually, projects, I bet you're using the Voron heat inserts, and that's not the right size for the NG. So the NG, he designed it with slightly smaller M3 heat inserts, and that's why the kit should have came with the right size heat inserts. So actually, I think I have some right here. So these are the Voron spec heat inserts. And then these, I don't know, so the top is the Voron spec heat insert and the bottom is the NG. I don't know if you can see it, but the NG is a slightly smaller diameter. So the thing is, Eric, oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see your message, Eric. Yeah, I guess you could say that, Rob. But I guess in his defense, he never, I don't think he's built a Voron, just these. So, he's in Europe. So he probably just used what he had readily available. But yeah. All right. So print start macro. All right. So what print start macro am I using? What train wreck is in here right now? All right, we're not going to use this. We're going to use this one. We're going to use this. All right, and then so we're gonna comment this. What's up, Los? Yeah, Rob, I'm pretty impressed with how this is all going. So this thing's actually going pretty smooth, so I can't really complain. Rye, if you go back to the beginning of the stream, I give you a good shout out. So thanks again for all your help with this, man. So the Funzor kit might use the Voron spec heat inserts. I've actually never used any of the official kits I've only used the beta kit for Fabrico. Yeah, and those are all the wrong ones for the NG. We'll have to calibrate this. All right, so now that we're using this one, I can go back over here and I can make the adjustments for turtle. All right, so we want this. What's up, Tech Ninja? Alex, I would argue with you that the person designing the printer can design using whatever parts that they have available to them right there on the spot. So I'm gonna defend RH on that and say he used the ones that he wanted to use during his design. All right, so Rob, we want to put this AFC Park after the leveling. All right, so I'm gonna put it right. I'm gonna put it right here after this beacon. I'm gonna put it right here. I think that's a good spot for it. It'll park after it does the beacon calibrate. And then this stuff. Need this line after 140 and 109. Am I missing something here? And then I'm actually going to go back and change this. In the slicer, because I changed my start macro. Make your screen bigger. Where's your tube now, Rye? Alright, so I think this looks good. So I have the initial tool up here and all of this junk. I don't think I need any of this chamber stuff though. I don't think I need this because I'm not running a chamber heater, so, or even a temperature sensor. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna make sure there's nothing in here. So the Mercury one is easier to build. Yes. Yes, the Mercury is easier than it is easier than the NG. Excuse me. Sorry, I just realized I just coughed right into the microphone. I apologize, guys. All right. I think I'm good. I think I'm good to try it. What's up, Havoc? So we just ran through a lane change on each lane. Made sure that my values were all good after I put the Vitalii CNC mount on. Had to reset. We're trying a new print start. Let's see if we get any errors. I don't know if any errors will show up on this. I don't think we'll get an error until we send the print. Yeah, I think the Ender the Mercury 5 Plus is a great build. And then if you wanted a complete ground up one, the Nebula was super fun. This one was awesome. I really enjoyed building the Nebula. I have to stop this this tracking. I just stopped the tracking. So then there we go. There we go. Keep it stationary for now. All right, so I think excuse me. Let's load up. Let me move this back over here. And then I'll move the slicer onto this screen. So then we will do this now. And I'm just gonna do something easy for now. We're just gonna do 4 cubes. Honestly, if I was doing this again, I would just do another box turtle. the lack of spool management really has me concerned. Also, I'm gonna send this print. I'm fully expecting it to fail because of the print start. So. Oh, hold on a second. I know what happened. I had the wrong Wi-Fi in here. That's why I didn't load. All right, so here goes nothing. Robert is Tech Ninja, right above you. He's a big baby, so he's not gonna want to call himself out. He's a big baby. All right. Who wants to take chance? Who wants to just throw out, likelihood that this actually succeeds? I'm going with a 5% chance that it doesn't cancel the print. 5% chance. 5%. Ref, I'm not. What's up, John? Oh, Icarus, you're brave. 43% that it starts printing. Okay. Okay, you're far more optimistic than me. It'll stick, Jeff. Don't worry. It'll stick. John's at 50-50. If it doesn't stick, it's because the Z offset is wrong in the macro. Not yet, Rob. So, there's some plans of a few other machines coming my way in the near future. So I'm gonna decide on my multicolor options with those machines. I don't know, Tech Ninja, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Yeah, I came back at 5% ref. Smart ass. Oh. Did I do everything correctly and it's actually going to go to print? I want to see this one work first, John. Well, so it's heating up now, so I think I might actually print. Holy crap. We're printing, guys. And it's sticking to the bed. So now all we need is some successful color changes. Should change the LED colors to white so it can actually see what's going on. It works. So yellow square is a success. So let's see what happens next. Okay, so now we're doing our little purge tower. Okay, that was really weird. I don't know if anyone saw that, but it already started retracting the filament as it was doing the purge tower. So that's interesting. I left ramming on in this. Okay. You're probably right. Okay. All right, so I'm going to cancel this and run it with. It did actually complete the swap. However, it didn't. So I'm actually going to add a little bit of Z offset in the start. All right, so all right, let's try it again. There we go. Got the pleat. I just I said I printed the dishwasher to clean it. Yeah, you can do that. Jeff, yeah, I was there for just about the whole stream. There was some time that I wasn't in there because of the kid's doctor's appointment, but yeah, I watched it. Oh no, your panels. Oh, because the alcohol. I do have to come up with a solution for this filament management. So any good ideas for filament management that's not a box turtle, go ahead and post it in stream chat. in the Discord. That'd be super helpful. I'm gonna look into it. Eric, yeah. It's coming up. Yeah, so Jeff, I watched his last year. Last year's was a good one too. I think I liked this one better. There you go, Rye. Oh, that's gross, Tech Ninja. Yeah, I use some Vision Miner. This is actually empty. I just actually made the last of my mixture. I dilute it. Excuse me. But yeah, I usually just use that, or I've been using this Magic Goo. This Magic Goo stuff on my Prusa. Just because of the build sheet on that one. That would be really cool if I got the invite for that, Eric. That would be really cool. I wonder if I could use the MMU buffer with this setup. You guys want a little sneak peek for Tuesday's stream? Nuno, can you post that in stream chat in Discord? There it is. There it is. It'll still back all the way out. Tuesday's not Christmas Eve. Yeah, Tuesday's not Christmas Eve. I'm streaming Tuesday. Oh, yes. Yeah, yes. Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Yep. I'm streaming EVs. Yeah, because so that's gonna be the start of the last stream of the year. Yeah, this should be. It should be in the description of the video, Nuno. Can someone check? Should be in the video description. Oh, dude, it's not in the. Okay, that's my bad. That's a sloppy description. The link is gone. Yeah, that's my bad. All right, let's see. Invite to server. Edit invite link. Never expire. All right. For those of you that are interested in joining the Discord server, it's pinned. Oof, that is too low now. It did it again. I turned off ramming, but it backed out. It backed out again prior. I might have to separate the filament. I think it might be too close, so I might have to go spread them out a little bit more so they don't get all wrapped up on each other. A4T. So I actually, Rob, is normal to back it out as it's doing the purge tower? What the actual fuck? Dude. There we go. It's not. It's taking the purge with it. So I gotta figure that out. Yeah, the purge tower got destroyed. Yeah, the purple's not happy. But so it's see right now. So it's not putting anything down. What the? It is not doing a single damn thing right now, guys. Yeah. So it did something where it I don't even know how to explain it. It's not gonna work because it's just gonna grind. It's like legit stuck. So when it did its little retract before the cut, it created a little ball at the end of the filament, which obviously it didn't like, which caused it to not retract. So now we need to Yeah, so Brad, for some reason the purge is not, so I think I might have to reconfigure my brush, because for some reason um it's not staying in the bucket. It's staying on the nozzle. So what's up, Codeman? So I took your advice, Codeman, and decided to purge right into the bucket. So let me go back over to the slicer. Yeah, I mean, I think I have enough build area that I don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Load speeds. What's up, Gil? How you doing? Oh, I think I know. I think I know what happened. I know what happened. This part all had values in it. So let's try this again. I got you, Code Man. Just sitting in my workshop, work on the NG Max. Nice. Christmas break starts. Awesome. Welcome back, Mike. That's awesome, guys. I hope you guys have a lot of fun making these projects over this break. All right, so let's delete these so that we don't get confused over the trash ones. I just realized I was doing this in the slicer and not in the browser, which is what you guys can see. All right, so then I'm going to import the new version. And we're going to try this again. Because insanity, right, guys? We just need some color swaps. Sample size 2. Oh yeah, we get some boogers on here. Beacon was unhappy, so let's try it again. So, for those of you that are interested, this is a little sneak peek at next stream's build. It's little, I'm not going to put on the big camera, but got a new printer build coming up. So that one starts Tuesday. We're going to end the year with a different style printer build. So, some of you guys already know what it is. Yes. Yep, doing a Delta Flyer. Oh, you know, I started to answer you, and then must have seen something shiny. So I really like the Dragon Burner. I'm running that on my all-wheel drive Trident. That one's running Tube Compact on it. So I do like the Dragon Burner. The A4T I am running on these two nebulas. Oh, the nebula and the Mercury, and I like it. I like it. It's growing on me. Actually, LDO did send me a Christmas present. It's upstairs, and they sent me a little holiday card too. It was very nice of them. You're still waiting on your Tube Compact? Yeah, I got to get more of them. I want to get a couple more of them for other builds. I'd have to look at our schedule, Jeff. But I know Alex and I we talked about it briefly. Nothing concrete has been put in motion yet. But yeah, Alex, if you're interested, I'm down. Just gotta plan our schedules. I'm not sure what your time frame was on it. Oh, you're having a hard time printing parts? Yeah, that was one thing that I'm glad I ended up doing down here is when we got our new HVAC system installed, I had registers put down here so this basement, so it doesn't have that basement smell or feel to it, and the temperature stays pretty consistent. It's always a little bit colder down here than the rest of the house, but as far as like comfort levels go, it's always manageable down here. Okay, so that time the purge actually stuck to the side of the bucket, which seems to work out nice, and this feels better. But the real trial is going to see when the swap happens. I changed a couple parameters in the slicer, so we'll see how the purge tower works, and we'll see how the retraction works. But Alex, so when we bought our house, the first summer we were in it, we had the house inspected by there's a program called Mass Safe, and they check the house for insulation, windows, and just energy efficiency. And when they were checking our house, because we were going to get the house insulated, we ended up getting the house insulated. Actually, the state covered that cost 100%. They had a special program. No perch tower. Okay. But when they did the evaluation, they're like, oh, by the way, your boiler is dead. And so we were like, what do you mean? They're like, well, luckily it's August, but you're not going to have any heat in the winter. You're going to need to get a new system. And we were like, well, that's great. So we ended up having to put a whole new system in the first year we moved in. It ended up working out because we ended up going from forced hot water to forced hot air. So now we have AC. All right, now it's doing the perch tower. And it's sticking-ish. Yeah, that'll hold. The purple's much happier this time, guys. All right, Code Man, take care. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, this is looking much better. Yeah. I'm going to go in the slicer real quick and get the next one prepped. Let's see. I hate that sound. So luckily it's still unloaded. As long as it doesn't like start screaming as it's going in. Oh man, good luck with traffic, Brad. As long as it doesn't scream on the way in, it will make it, is what I've noticed. All right, so we've made it to our third color. I will try to make an appearance tonight, Alex. uh, the bed drops on the purge because that's part of the purge macro. I can stop the dropping. I'll make that because originally before I was forming the poop and not just purging into the bucket. But that is a setting I can turn off. I'm gonna put my little crab guy on after this. Rob, does this allow me to get a serial number for the lettuce feeder now? Can I get a serial number for the lettuce feeder? There's some strong wind outside. I got to do the turtle. All right. I'll see if I can get a video of that tonight. I'm also going to recalibrate this boat in length. Nice. Gil. Don't get me in trouble, Gil. Don't get me in trouble, Gil. Yeah, so the white wasn't completely happy. But the important part is that the colors changed. Oh, that's weird. It's doing the skirt again. Yeah, the perimeter for the white came off, but the infill stuck. So it's okay. I think I'm going to cancel it after this round anyways. And start an actual print. So. I think I want to change the purge. I think I might actually turn the fans off while it's purging, because I think it's blowing the purge to the back. What's up, Repo? I would build the box turtle first and add that to the NG, and then the HTLF will go on the boron. Nice. The trickiest thing that I found about multicolor with the NG is the toolhead. The sus burner seems to be working for me, but I'm still not having the best of time with the cutter. So this is not ready to be left alone. So I think I do need to spread these out more. They're stepping all over each other. Brock, how you doing? Yes, the lettuce feeder is cheaper than the box turtle, but it does come at a cost. And that is this right here. As you can see, there's no spool management. So I will be kind of spreading these out. I'll have to get some longer PTFE tube for this. I don't even know if this will work. Don't even know if this will work. God, the nebulous. These printers are so giant. Nice Raven. You think so, Jimmy? I guess it depends on what you end up doing with spool management. Yeah, but I think that the biggest thing, to me, the biggest selling point of the box turtle is the filament management portion of it. Is the fact that like it literally keeps everything nice and neat, and just works really well. And with the enclosure, it's just, I don't know, it just looks really good. I think I might pick up one of the FormBot kits to try out. I might pick up another LDO kit. We'll see. I kind of like what happened here with the purple. How it just kind of coiled up underneath all the filament. Oh, something happened. White's not happy. White's not happy. The beat. Oh, that's not bad at all. With the enclosure for under 300 bucks. Why are we having so much trouble here? All right, Jeff. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to be wrapping up soon, too. There we go. For some reason, it just was not happy. This was not happy going in. Need a little bit of persuasion. Very interesting. We're good now. All right, let's set to ahead. All right, Gil, take care. You have any trouble keeping the basement warm for printing? I know today is a lot warmer than it's been. So not typically. So I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but when I had my home's HVAC system put in, I asked them to put registers in the basement. So I wouldn't call it climate control down here, but it's tolerable. So it's really not that bad down here. Yeah, I gotta print that transformer for my son. He's been very patient. So actually, once this loads, I'm gonna end this one, and just start the next one, because we don't need to make four 4mm cubes. So. RJ is super chat. Yeah, Timor, that's a lot. All right, so we can remove these prints. Like right now, my basement is kind of chilly, but that's just because of the overall temperature outside. I think normally when I'm down here, it's pretty tolerable. Yeah, so first layer was pretty decent. All right, so I think I need to optimize the brush and definitely optimize the purge. Clone. All right, so let's go run the poop macro. Oh. Good. Set the temperature, 235. So actually, if you check out this blue one, I'm actually running that one on this one. So I have three Mercuries. I have this one, and then I have this Nebula, and that one's running at A4T, and then I have this one that we're working on today with the A4T as well. The only downside about the Ava is finding a good 5015. I just find that the 5015 cooling isn't as good as dual 4010. I don't know, maybe that's just me. All right, so one thing that I've noticed. Let's see. Let's go in here. I'm going to adjust the poop macro. Let's see. All right, so all right, so let's try that. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Unless it's that crazy cartographer one. Yeah, you could do that, Eric. Oh man, we got some crazy wind going on out there, guys. There's some crazy wind going on today. Just the trash on both of them. Did it on purpose, though. Yeah. Still in the 50-15 body. All right, let's see if the purge macro works better now. Let's do a lane change so we get the cut, purge, and brush. Oh, nice. I wish it was 80 degrees with no wind. I wish. So funny that you mentioned the wood enclosure. I do have a wood enclosure that I built for this. It's actually right down here on the floor. I don't use it. Haven't used it in a while now. But I think this is just going to be a PLA printer now. It is just oozing right now. How do I stop it from all that? I guess have it just park over the tool head. I mean, over the bucket. Why is it going back to the center of the bed, though? Park. I think maybe I'll just have it park right on the brush. I don't think there's any. We'll do this. We'll do on the edge of the brush. So the boat is not that long, Jimmy. It's about 1 meter. Is there any way that I can get it to go purge, brush, park? Call park before TN macro. In the start print? Call park before your TN macro. Excuse me. When you say the Creality 500 millimeter bed slinger, do you mean the CR10 S5? You mean this guy? Right here? This big hunk of junk? Yeah, you probably could. That thing's been sitting there for probably a better part of a year now. Yoop. I see a old 12-volt system that's going to cost way too much money to do anything with. You know how much a an AC heated AC bed for that thing is? The cheapest one I found is $150. If you think I'm going to sink that much money into that, man. Come on, Rye. You know you wanna. So, John, over a year ago, actually, it's about a year ago now. Yeah, about a year ago now. That company and I had talked, and they told me they were going to send me the Core XY conversion for the CR10 S5. That's why that printer's been sitting there under the table, waiting for that kit. Still not here. So, originally it was going to be for my CR10 V3 that I sold. So then I picked up plain CR10 because they said that last March that they were going to get out in the mail for me. Never came. So then this S5 landed in my lap. So I emailed him back and said, hey, I have an S5. Let's do that instead. He said, okay, cool. I'll get it out to you. Nothing. And that was back in April. So, so yeah, that was a little frustrating, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so the no cooling fan on the purge um, definitely seems to be the better choice. Now I just need to figure out if there's an option for less oozing. If you had two of them on the cheap, it could be done, I think. I know someone who converted two anycubic with quadra. I would love a 500 millimeter rat rig. So, rat rig, if you're listening, 2026, I'd love to build one. Yeah, I was all looking forward to doing the Core XY kit on the S5, but now it just sits under that table until I can figure out something to do with it. But I think this is gonna be. No, you know what? Let me send this. Let me send this. Let's at least get this started. See what happens. Yeah, VZ bot would be really fun. Dude, that's awesome. That's good for rat rig. So we're gonna start this print, and then I will have to end this series here. I think excellent progress has been made. It's printing, as we can see. And I think now it's just fine tuning here and there, getting the little kinks ironed out, and I think this one will be printing fantastic in no time. So yeah, if you're on the Discord, send me ideas for filament management. I guess it doesn't have to be rep rack compatible. I do have room in behind this printer, but also I can push the printer back and put the spools on the side as well. It would also kind of be cool too if like I could side mount the spools. I don't know. Brock, if you look at that, I would just do a Mercury. I would just do a nebula. I would get the LDO frame for the nebula. Get the Fabrico hardware kit, Hydra, the bed, a good tool head, and I think you'll be super happy with the nebula. I have no experience whatsoever with a rat rig, but I will say that this thing has been an absolute beast, especially with the all metal gantry, or the full metal, yeah, the full metal gantry and the 9mm belts. This thing has been awesome. Yeah, no, I think the rat rig's a great printer. I just think you know, speaking just purely from my wallet, they're expensive. Yeah, this isn't working. I gotta do some more tuning on this, guys. Like I gotta do my first layer. Yeah, I think he also purchased his rat rig. So but I'm gonna call it here, guys. And I'm gonna call this one a success because one, everything's working. Two, we were able to do a multicolor print. And three, I have to go. I have to get ready to get my kid off the bus, and the rest of this is just filament and slicer tuning. So, which I will update you guys. I will update you guys with for sure. Thank you so much for joining me this Friday afternoon. Check out the Makers podcast tonight on Printing in Dad's Garage on his channel. I think that's 7 p.m. Eastern. RJ, I'm gonna get on that video. And Penguin, yes, 4. I don't go crazy. And yes, thank you. I do need to. I do need to get a little bit better. I'm not completely over the cold, but getting there. So, but yeah, send me ideas for spool management, guys. I need ideas. But yeah, thanks for hanging out on this Friday. And by the way, guys, this is one of my shortest streams. So, but thank you everyone that joined. Have a great weekend. And if I don't see or talk to you guys before Christmas, Merry Christmas. Questionable, what happened? What happened? Oh, LDO, yeah, yes. So this is a Dilpita frame, questionable, but you can get an LDO frame from Fabrico for a pretty reasonable price. Sorry, questionable, but I want to get your question answered. But yeah, shoot me a message on Discord. All right, bye guys.